Welcome everyone who's new, welcome back everyone who's returning. My name is Jack, spiritual nutritionist, helping you heal your physical and emotional body and live your life purpose. And today we're going to do the week ahead reading. So March 11th to the 17th. Happy St. Patty's Day to anyone who celebrates. That's awesome. Alrighty. Oh no, not yet. We're not into Easter. But anyway, I'm going to do the week ahead reading. So we're going to see what's going on. We do have a first quarter moon in Cancer on, I believe, the 13th or the 14th. I forget. Why is that important? The first quarter moon is the most active or the most masculine phase of the moon. Okay, so that first quarter is the phase after you set the intentions on the new moon, where you actually start to take steps toward your intentions. Okay, that divinely inspired action that I tell you guys about a lot. So the new moon will engage your sacral chakra. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys were having or focus on your hip area or your reproductive health. Maybe you guys got your period if you're female. But the new moon is very, very feminine. And then now that we're getting into the first quarter, it's very masculine. So taking action toward those intentions. Okay, so pay attention to your intuition. Pisces season is the most psychic season because Pisces is the most psychic sign. All right, so listen to your intuition, especially because the first quarter moon is in Cancer, which is ruled by the moon. Okay, so if you want to see how you're meant to take action, look at where Cancer falls in your chart. I should just have my chart up for you guys so I can give you examples, because I don't remember where Cancer falls in my chart. Would that be helpful to you guys if I give you examples from my chart? Let's bring up my chart. Hold on. I should know it by now, but I don't. But that's okay. Everyone's like, yeah. Venus in Cancer, 11th house. Okay. All right. So let's see where I have Cancer in my chart. Where's my chart? Oh my God. This chart generator is so long. Sorry guys, hold on. Cancer, Cancer, where are you? There you are. All right, so I have Cancer in 2 houses. I have Cancer in my 8th and 9th house. Okay, so the 8th house represents karma. It represents deep emotional healing. 9th house is ruled by Jupiter. That is the planet of expansion, of higher education, abundance. Okay. Am I missing something there? No. So, and philosophy. So essentially what I'm going to focus on in taking action is how can I use my personal transformation journey, okay, Cancer 8th house, to teach others how to transform their life as well. Do you guys get what I'm saying? I'll probably also be focused on learning more about how to support you guys in emotional transformation, and then seeing that directly reflected in your external environment. So shifting your reality, your physical reality, by making changes internally. Does that make sense? Specifically around family issues, because Cancer, ruled by the 4th house, right? I believe so, the 4th house. No, 5th house. Surrounding family issues, generational trauma, the mother, okay? A lot of us, you've heard me talk a lot about mother wounds and stuff like that. So if you guys have any trauma surrounding a female figure in your life or your actual mom, you'll probably start hearing me talk more about that. Changing the dynamics that you were conditioned to believe from the mother or from your family, and in shifting those internal dynamics, those belief systems, and releasing them, seeing that change in your physical reality and expanding your life personally. Does that make sense? Okay. So that's an example. All right, but let's get into the reading, guys. All right, so we're going to see what we can expect this week. So God, source, universe, divine, creator of all things. What can we expect for the week ahead? Hey, Allie. And sorry, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can take this as just your regular week ahead if you're not catching this March 11th. All right, so we've been doing a daily breakdown, so I'm going to do that Monday through Friday. And a lot of you guys are commenting the houses that Cancer is in. So when I say Cancer, think the mother, because Cancer is ruled by the moon. The moon represents your mother, the divine feminine. And then associate, or the family or emotional security, and then you're going to tie that to the house that Cancer falls in. There we go. Oh, so I'm sorry. Cancer rules the 4th house. I was right the first time I said that. So, for example, who commented that? Tammy, you have Cancer in the 4th house. So Cancer actually rules the 4th house. So taking steps toward establishing new roots, new traditions, new belief systems, specifically around your emotional security and stability within your home. I wouldn't be surprised if you're focused on bringing things in your home that elicit emotional stability. So like crystals, salt lamps, diffusers, stuff like that. Hey, Heather. All right, so bottom of the deck, we have Libra, all right, ruled by Venus, consideration, fairness, and harmony. Okay, so balance, justice, maybe even legal matters may be at the forefront. We are getting into eclipse energy very soon, so I would look at what was happening around the eclipses in October, the weekend of October 14th, which is the weekend I got married, and then the weekend of, I believe it was October 28th. So the new moon and full moon eclipses, whatever was going on then, you're going to see that those cycles coming back around big time. Oh, okay, Tammy. Never mind. I work in a crystal shop, though. That's funny. All right, so let's see. What's going on for Monday? So today, Mercury. Planet Mercury, planet of communication, social media, short distance travel. Think, learn, network, and communicate. Mercury also rules Gemini and Virgo. I feel like a lot of you are getting more into astrology. Like, I have been so focused on astrology in my one-on-one client readings, and then bringing it more into the fray when I do readings with y'all. So comment astrology if you guys like me talking about the astrology, or if you're getting more interested in it. It just gives you a deeper dive into the energy, honestly. So it's really interesting that Mercury's here, because Mondays are ruled by the moon. So this is more of like communication, I feel, with your spirit guides, with your higher self, like internal communication, internal dialogue, or how you communicate with yourself. Especially with that Libra energy here. But let's see. 7 of Wands. Yeah. Ooh, I just got like a huge rush of energy. 7 of Wands. Standing up for your beliefs, standing up for yourself in some way. That was big. Okay. Standing up for your needs. Libra, balance, justice card. Standing up for your truth, or what you need. So for example, I take care of a lot of things in my house. Okay. I take care of because Joe, my husband, travels a lot. I'm just giving you guys an example. And and see how my throat chakra is activated. I do a lot. I make sure everything is stocked up in the house. I do all the grocery shopping. I do most of the laundry. I take care of our 2 very mischievous dogs who are just big ogres because they're 2 and 3. On top of running my business, on top of taking care of myself, going to the gym, running errands, you know, my social life, all of that. So I noticed I got triggered this morning when I was out to breakfast with my husband, when he was like talking to me, like jokingly, sarcastically about like, oh, well, did you do this? Did you do that? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, screw you. No. So I've really been noticing, like, if anyone tries to like impede on me taking care of me, or if I don't feel like I'm allocating, or if I'm giving up time for myself to show up for somebody else and I just don't have the energy to do it, I get triggered. Now, in the past, I felt like I was a fucking hero because I was like, oh yeah, I'm helping a million other people, blah, 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 fuck me. Like, no. Now it's more like, no, you can do this. I'm not gonna help you with that. Handle it on your own, blah, blah, blah. So it's just kind of like, just safeguarding your energy here. This is also jealousy as well. I kind of feel like someone might express that they're jealous of you, or you might be feeling jealous of someone. That is something that needs to be looked at internally. If that is something that you're experiencing with somebody else, or if someone is jealous of you and you're like, why would you be jealous of me? Why not? You flip the script. You get what I'm saying? So we have 8 of Wands. Yeah, communication coming in. 6 of Cups, maybe from someone from the past, or this is a past issue that needs to be addressed. All right. 5 of Pentacles, maybe around your self-worth, maybe around rejection or abandonment wounds. This could be health and wellness as well. I feel like if you guys want to like not spend time with family, tell them. To me, this is like, don't do something because you feel obligated. Do it because you actually want to do it. Okay. I also feel like too, there might be communication coming in today because it is March 11th when I'm recording this. There might be communication coming in today that is of a positive nature, because 8 of Wands is positive. Like something from the past, maybe a legal situation, contractual, it doesn't have to be though. Something from the past is moving forward, or you, 7 of Wands, you've been putting a lot of effort into protecting your energy, protecting yourself, standing up for yourself, or becoming stronger in that area. 8 of Wands, 6 of Cups. It's almost like there's some positive news coming out of that because you did that. I also feel like too, if someone's communicating with you that they're coming to visit and you don't want them to, tell them you don't want them there. Like, to me, this is like, don't stop caring so much about other people's feelings. Care about your well-being, your energy. I also get that, like, this is really weird, but I get the sense that someone may not be expressing that they're jealous of you, but you're getting that vibe. You know what I mean? Could be a friend. Doesn't have to be a family member. Like, this is very much like protect your peace, but also don't internalize what other people feel about your life. I also feel like too, someone may communicate that is like overstepping a boundary, but it's like, I come in peace. You know what I mean? I don't think we're not in Mercury retrograde energy yet. But anyway, yeah, it's like you've set a very strong boundary with a person, or maybe even with yourself. And maybe there's temptation to go back on a boundary that you've set for yourself or you've set with a person. The thing is, if and when this person, could be multiple people actually, reach out to you, it literally is of a positive nature, saying, I want to move forward. I want to heal. I want to work things out. Again, I come in peace. White flag waving is kind of like the vibe I'm getting here. I feel like a child, like if you haven't been talking to your children, or it could be a parent, or a child reaching out. Anyway, let's look at Tuesday. All right, so we have Uranus. All right, planet of unexpected change, surprises, expect the unexpected. All right, the Tower card is represented by the planet Uranus. So it says radically change. Again, this is about perception, but also going against the grain, doing what you want to do, saying what you want to say, speaking your truth, or speaking about things that are radically different than the status quo. Okay. Four of Swords, maybe radically changing is you, again, protecting your peace, taking a break, taking a day off, going on a vacation. Don't stress the changes that are happening. April could be relevant. 9 of Cups, and then 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. For some of you, there's going to be a radical change in finances. Like you've been worrying about it, or you're worried that a cycle is going to repeat. But 9 of Cups, you're getting a wish fulfillment here that's going to radically change maybe your financial situation, radically change your health situation. It could be just like a positive change that's happening that's going to give you more time to recoup your energy, because 5 of Pentacles can just be you guys feeling like really depleted. Some of you need more like R&R. Your body needs it. Also more hydration. Some of you need like to increase your electrolytes here as well. Now like health stuff is coming in. There's something here about if you feel depleted, you're dehydrated, but there's something here about minerals and electrolytes here. I'm hearing potassium, calcium, but could be magnesium as well. Okay. Maybe putting like a little Himalayan pink sea salt in your water. There's something here about being dehydrated. And the reason being is because you're going through a lot of change right now. Now that could be emotional change, physical change, all of the above. All right. And what a lot of people don't realize is that your body has to go through certain processes to process that energetic shift. Okay, so the solar flares are kind of coming to mind. So I don't know if you guys have been noticing you've been needing to drink more water, you've been more drawn to eating more plant-based, or again, you're like, I need to eat more things from the earth. Maybe you're looking at herbal supplements, homeopathy, something along those lines. But I get like really strong like electrolyte vibes. So you're feeling depleted because we don't think about this. When the collective, the world is going through a lot of change, you guys, we're connected to the world, like social media. You think like when you go on social media, if you're not wearing like protective crystals, or you're not setting the intention that you don't take on energy from your phone, you're just taking on a little piece of those billions of people that are on this app and Instagram and YouTube and whatever else. Okay, we don't think about that. So for some of you, you may need a social media break. I don't know. But your body is depleted in some way. You need to hydrate more. You maybe eat more bananas, more avocados actually have more potassium than bananas, believe it or not. Maybe get an electrolyte supplement, put it in your water so it's like a twofer. But there's something about you're going to have more time to recover after something like an event, or maybe some emotional work you're doing that depleted your energy. All right, so let's look at Wednesday. Pisces. Okay, let's see. Intimacy, intuition, and compassion. All right, so we talk about Pisces a lot because Pisces season, right? So Pisces is the most psychic sign. It's the most intuitive. So I feel like this is a day that's going to be really important for you to trust your intuition, to go with the flow. Maybe you're going to have some crazy dreams on Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, especially with the Four of Swords here and then Pisces energy. I would have a journal next to your bed so you can write down your dreams. But again, Pisces rules the 12th house. So think of the 12th house as your psychic or your spiritual abilities, your healing abilities. Maybe something is going to end. Maybe you're getting some closure. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe what actions do you need to take toward your dreams? Yeah, look, strength. Oh, okay. Do you see what Spirit is putting down, you guys? So Tuesday, take a break if you can. Why? Because you're going to need your strength for Wednesday. Now, whether that's physical strength, I think it's more emotional strength than anything else. We have Leo energy here. And then Pisces, again, 12th house, it's all emotions, the subconscious, self-limiting beliefs, anything that subconsciously is going on or psychically. All right, but let's see why you're going to need strength on Wednesday. Could be because of communication you're getting, because Wednesday is ruled by Mercury. Temperance. Okay, so we have Sagittarius and Leo now. Three of Wands. You could be getting really difficult news about a Sagittarius or a Leo. Excuse me. I just heard apology, but this is big energy. Okay. Who here has been getting a lot of like inspiration, inspired ideas, creative ideas? Maybe you want to start a business, or you just want to start something new, or you're inspired to make some like changes in your, like pretty big changes in your life. Okay. The reason being is because Temperance, you're getting all of these ideas, but have the strength to restrain yourself from throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks. Okay, this is like classic, take your time, restrain yourself, focus on one aspect of your expansion, one thing you want to expand, work on that, master it, move on to the next. Okay. Because Pisces is very dreamy. But it's also very delusional. All right. So you're going to have a lot of creativity, a lot of psychic downloads, but take time to digest it, to process it. All right. Also, some of the dreams or downloads or inspired ideas you're getting may seem like outlandish. Who the fuck cares? You are a master manifester. You can bring anything to life if you believe it to be so. The thing is, you just have to not rush the process. So have the strength to believe in yourself. Have the strength to believe that you will be protected if you do choose to expand in your chosen direction. I feel like some of you want to slowly like move away or move back somewhere. It could be somewhere from the past, or a connection to a past life location maybe. Could be about a Pisces, I don't know. There may be like a hard pill to swallow, or some difficult news on Wednesday coming in too that requires you to travel somewhere. Okay. But again, it's going to be completely up to you guys, and your own unique situations here. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, okay. Whoa. Okay. Strength and Wheel of Fortune. There's something happening that you can't stop. And remember how I said you could get communication from someone from the past? Judgment on coming in with the Six of Cups is quintessential someone coming back from the past. But so you can close out a cycle with them, like closure. Didn't I say closure with the sign of Pisces because it's the 12th house? Closure for the purpose of healing. Okay. Yeah, so we're still on Wednesday though. So Wednesday is Mercury day. Thursday is Jupiter, and then Friday is Venus. Guys, there's something here about you making the decision to go after a dream and like seeing or making it happen. I believe the 13th is the first quarter moon in Cancer, which I said is the most masculine phase of the moon, where you're starting to take inspired action toward a goal or toward what you want to manifest. So there's something here where you know you have a calling, it's almost like life purpose here. You have a huge purpose that your soul is calling you towards. Strength, Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, and Judgment. You have to use your discernment, trust your intuition with regard to the steps you take and how to alchemize it. Okay? Three of Wands, King of Wands, because if you choose to do this, you are going to be a big inspiration to other people, or you're setting a really positive example for other people. It could simply be you feeling empowered in pursuing a passion. Okay. Also could have something to do with Sagittarius, Leo, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo. All right. So for Thursday, we have House 1, which is the house of the self, your identity. Okay. And your approach to life. So with the first house, I feel like Thursday, it's all about you. It's focused on this new version of you or this new idea, this new path, this new change. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Maybe you're deciding to give back in some way, do some community service. For some of you, you could be getting like a monetary exchange for services, or you are exchanging money for a service, a class. It has something to do with your self-development, your approach to life. It could even be you maybe like getting your hair done, getting new makeup, getting new clothes. Something about changing the way that you look because your perception of yourself has changed. Or you're wanting to shift your internal state, your emotional state. Maybe you want to tap into your spiritual gifts because of that Pisces energy. And you're like, I want to learn. And you're like exchanging like money again for a class, a course, a service, or you are opening a business and you're doing exchange. Yeah, look, Knight of Swords, the Fool. Yeah, you guys are anxious to be able to do this because you're like, I'm so ready for the new start, to take a leap of faith. I'm ready for the new beginning. I'm ready to take accountability. I'm ready to achieve this level of freedom that I'm wanting to achieve, the freedom to be myself. Okay, so this is like big authenticity vibes, but the type of authenticity that you're either paying for or that you are seeking or getting, okay, starting Thursday, it is something to do with a change in how you perceive yourself. Could have to do with an Aries as well. To me, this is like, so it could be two ways. It could be because you stuck to your guns, maybe because you maintained your integrity, you told the truth, you told your story. Maybe it could be you getting money so you can take action on a new beginning or move forward in life. I don't know. Because remember I said Libra, legal situation or something like that, maybe with family. Could be a husband or wife or someone you have kids with. But it's like, because you stood up for yourself, for, again, your beliefs, your integrity, for what you deserve, that's why you're getting this, and you're using the money to take action on a new beginning. the money, the resources, I don't know, whatever it is, the extra energy, something along those lines. All right, let's see, Friday. Yeah, my voice is still a little shot, you guys. Ooh. My throat is like not used to talking this much yet. Because I was resting it so much. All right. So Friday, we have the 7th house. Okay, profound relationships. So it could be marriage, but any relationship that's had a very large impact on your life. Intimacy and romantic partnerships. Or it could even be shared resources as well. Okay, so let's see what's going on there. Queen of Cups. Could have to do with a mother, Queen of Cups, or if you're a mother. But Queen of Cups can also represent your intuition. Yeah, 7 of Cups, because you got to choose a direction. Are you kidding me? I said choose a direction, you get the 2 of Swords, but you're at a stalemate, a crossroads. Knight of Wands, because it's a big leap of faith here. Let's see. To me, okay, this could go a couple different ways. So Friday actually is ruled by Venus, okay, the planet of love, money, career, self-love, healing, emotional healing, okay? So Queen of Cups, your intuition. 7 of Cups, I don't know. Discernment. Which way do I go? What choice do I make? I have so many options. 2 of Swords, I'm at a stalemate. Do I stay where I am or do I explore the unknown? What do you think the answer is? Explore the motherfucking unknown. Okay, so let me know in the comments, guys. What is the unknown to you? And guys, please keep tapping the screen and like the live. We used to have a 50K like goal. I don't want to lower it though. I know we can reach it. Or hit that, and please hit that share arrow. Again, it just helps my channel grow and reach more people. I appreciate it, you guys. Anyway, I feel like there's a big decision with regard to a very important relationship in your life, okay? Just, this might be relevant. Seventh house. Oh, yeah, Libra. No wonder. I said Venus. So it's interesting. We have the 7th house here, which is ruled by Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus. Friday is Venus day, okay? So it could have to do with a Libra, actually. Or again, I said this earlier, we had the eclipse, the new moon eclipse, October 14th. So look back to then, last year, what was going on then? It's gonna be a very similar theme. So for example, profound relationships that were impacted around that time for me, when I got married on the eclipse, were my parents. Okay, my parents didn't come to my wedding because I set very strong boundaries with them for a lot of reasons. My mom's a big narcissist and very abusive and emotionally manipulative, and stole my wedding dress from me. So anyway, I'm not going to get into it because you guys have heard the story a million times, but it could be that maybe a mother figure or someone is reaching out to you that was an important part of your life and you're wondering, do I let them back in or do I not? This could also be, okay, I'm really integrating who I truly am I'm improving the relationship I have with myself. Which direction do I go to continue to improve that relationship? How do I build upon that? Transcendent Transform Tarot. Don't worry about it. I'm glad it happened because my life is a lot calmer and more peaceful without my parents in it, honestly. Like, I wish them the best, but like, the abuse cycle was real. It was too much. It was too much. All right. Let's see weekend energy. Ooh. 2 of Wands. Okay. Planning something. 5 of Cups. King of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. Prince of Peace. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, I've done a lot of emotional work around that, and it was difficult, but it was worth it. Anyway, so number synchronicities, you guys, we have 5, 5. We have, hold on, do we have anything else? We have 5, 5, 5, excuse me. We have 6, 6, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10. And I believe that's it. Yeah, okay. Anyway, weekend energy. 2 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and King of Swords. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Remember how I said you were gonna get maybe some like not so great news? I feel like you've already been kind of feeling like this was gonna happen. Someone may be passing away and you may need to travel for a funeral or plan a funeral. You guys know I'm a straight shooter. I'm not gonna try and sugarcoat anything. 2 of Wands, card of planning. 5 of Cups is a card of death, of loss, of grieving. King of Swords, again, having to take care of the details while you're grieving. Could be something. For others, it could just be you planning steps you need to take to move on from something or someone. But there's some it's like needing to work with an attorney or negotiate details or contracts or work with like a third party to help you. Now, this could be working with a therapist. I don't know. I wouldn't normally say King of Swords is a therapist, but in this sense, with the 5 of Cups, unbiased party to help you process emotions. Okay. For others, I feel like you are moving, like this weekend, you're moving on to the new beginning, which is great, the Fool. But every new beginning is kind of bittersweet, right? Because when you're moving on, you remember the past. You remember the good times, the bad times. You remember everything you went through. You know what I'm saying? So maybe as like you're needing to make sure that you're not allowing yourself to be overcome by emotion this weekend, maybe get more into like the logical mind and not let the emotions overcome you, if that makes sense. 8 of Pentacles, though, it could have to do with property. So maybe you guys are selling a house or moving and you're like, oh my God, I had so many memories here, good, bad, pretty, ugly. And you know what? It's still sad, but you know what? I'm moving on. Like you're being like very like, you know, matter of fact about it. Like, yeah, I feel sad and I'm processing that, but you know what? It's time to go. This could also be like you making a decision. It's time to go. And then you starting to take like the methodical steps that you need to take to get there. Also, if you guys are planning on like starting a business, launching a project or something creative or something you're passionate about, maybe even planning a trip, don't talk yourself out of it. To me, this is like form of self-sabotage. Like you've been working on something, maybe creative, doesn't have to be, but don't focus on the emotions you feel, because I feel like your emotions are coming from a space of like failure mindset. Focus, as long as you focus on the work and taking the right steps, like fuck your emotions. Don't focus on that. Emotions are energy in motion. They're not truth. And they're not fixed energy. They're always flowing. Okay? All right. So we have opposition and then 5th house. Okay. So an opposition, imbalance, point of tension, power struggle, usually between two planets. And then the 5th house, passion, play, children, confidence, creativity. That's Leo's house. Didn't I say it could be having to do with a Leo? Leo could just represent your authenticity, being your most authentic self. It's the Sun card in the tarot. Okay. Yeah, and then we have Mars on the bottom. Move forward and defend the self. Defend the self, defend what you're doing, your actions. I feel like some people are not going to agree with what you're doing. Maybe there are going to be some hurt feelings. Like the 5 of Cups may not be your feelings. It could be what you're planning to do is kind of hurting the feelings of other people, but it's not intentional. It's like you're all business. I feel like there's a lot of messages coming through now. I feel like if someone from the past is reaching out to you, you're like all business. Like maybe in the past, talking to them or them reaching out would have been like a very emotionally welcomed experience. But now you're like, I don't give a shit about you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about your life. I don't care what you're experiencing. Oh, you're going through a bad time. Like, you were an asshole to me. Where was this when I was nice to you? When I was open to, you know, moving forward and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, detachment. I call it the art of not giving a shit. Like, fuck you. I don't care. Yeah, you're not basing your life off of this person or this this old perception, right? Like maybe your parents or your family had this vision for your life, or they told you you need to live a very specific way and do very specific things with your life. And you're like, no, I'm not going to. The way that I want to live my life is having fun, being creative, doing what I'm passionate about. And I'm taking action steps doing that. And I'm not letting anyone or anyone's feelings hold me back from doing that. I feel like you're writing someone off. Like figuratively, you know what I mean? Like writing someone off. I also feel like too, this is big karma. Like, I'll put it in a legal example because it's the easiest. But you guys take it as it resonates, right? So let's say someone like royally tried to fuck you over legally, okay? Like tried to defame your character and put you down and like pulled out all the stops with their lawyer to make you look like a jerk and to, you know, try to like just drag you through the mud. And after all of that, you still win. You know what I mean? Like you get good karma. You come out on top because you maintained your integrity, you spoke your truth, all of that. I feel like this is kind of energy of like tail between the legs. Like, oh no, I'm so sorry, I did that to you, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, I'm signing the check and depositing it. Fuck you. Don't care. You get me? I don't know. King of Swords, I immediately thought of like the bank, like where you can deposit your checks in like the ATM or something. Or like with your phone. I saw that in my mind's eye and I was like, okay. But it's almost like you're, over the weekend, you could even be looking at how you've handled things in the past and how you let your emotions get in the way of taking steps that were pretty actionable. You know what I mean? I feel like you're looking at how you've talked yourself out of doing things, and maybe now maybe over the weekend you're choosing to work with someone who can hold you accountable, because this could be signing a contract, like I said earlier, for like a service or a course or a class or coaching or something like that. You get me? Because you're like, I've tried and tried and tried and tried and tried, and I can't do this on my own, I don't think. It's not that you can't do it, it's just that you, at this point in your journey, need accountability. Okay, like someone to like hold your hand through the process, to guide you through the process. All right? Because you're fighting some sort of like emotional block. I shouldn't say fighting. You're healing through some sort of emotional block, and you need someone to help you heal through it because there's no way around it. 355 as I say that. So that's what I got for you guys. That's what I got for you guys. Let me know what resonated the most, you guys, in the comments. I always love hearing what resonated. If you guys want to give me any feedback regarding the reading, I'm always trying to improve, so please let me know.